Yo, this is Mark, your friendly neighborhood driving instructor. I'm coming to you straight from the Seaview Road test site located in Brooklyn, New York. If you're going to stay in Brooklyn, this is one of the easiest road test sites that you can take it in. If you're going to stay in Brooklyn. If you're going outside of Brooklyn, that's a different story. But inside of Brooklyn, probably not going to get a better road test site than this one right here. All right, so I'm just going to do a quick run through, show you what to look for, what to watch out for, what to do, what not to do, and I'm going to try and do it quickly. All right, thanks. If you ever get to the road test site or you're not sure where the road test site is, just look for a sign like this. They're usually at most of the road test sites, so just look for a sign like that and you will be in the right place. All right. Okay, yes, so this road test site, again, this is the Seaview Road test site located in Brooklyn, New York. It's a relatively easy road test site. The place where you start off from is right here. You have a bike path to your right, and then you have this parking area that I'm currently in right now with the solid white lines, and then to your left, you see that you have two traffic lanes. The good thing about this area is that there's very little traffic on this road, so you won't have to worry too much about switching lanes in heavy traffic. So it should be pretty easy. So anyway, I'm going to pull out, signal, check for traffic. When you pull out into the first lane. Do not go over to the second lane unless they tell you to do that. As you drive down here, you will be either asked to make a left turn, either on this coming street or the following one. All right. When you make this left turn here, make a left turn, not a U-turn. Some people actually make a U-turn here, just like I just did, and go back down the same road they just came from. If you do that, you just failed. All right, anyway, I'm going to do a U-turn again. I'm going to go back around and do it the correct way. Okay, so again, you come up. And they say make a left turn. You come up, you look for traffic coming towards you. If you notice there's parked cars there, it will make it difficult to see what's coming. So take your time coming out, keep inching, see like there's a car there, be ready to stop. All right, and then you make your turn. When you make your turn, you should wind up close to the yellow line. Do not wind up on the yellow line. Do not wind up on the left-hand side of the yellow line. That, again, is an automatic fail. All right, so I'm going to drive through the area a little bit. This road is pretty wide. I'm on East 105th Street. And most of the intersections that intersect with 105 are always stop signs. Okay, I don't know if you saw it there. I'll come back around again so you can see it, or I'll come to another one. But an always stop sign means everybody must stop coming. Okay, this time I'm going past 105th Street all the way down to the end. Be careful here because there's a dead end up ahead. They do not want you to go into the dead end. If you go to the dead end, most examiners will fail you. So if you get all the way down here, you are making a left turn onto East 108. Make sure no traffic is coming towards you. Make a left turn, not a U-turn, and then you continue down the street. Again, if you notice, the area is pretty quiet. This is a Sunday, but it's pretty much always like this, even during the week. Okay, I just remembered two other things that might be tricky about this area. Well, three. So again, you're making a left turn. Make sure you get into the closest lane. See, there's 2 lanes here, and I'm getting into the closest one next to the divider. Okay, one other thing about this area that can be tricky is if you're asked to do a 3-point turn. Right now, there are parked cars on both sides, so you may not run into this problem. But sometimes what happens is when they ask you to do the 3-point turn, as you're going into the 3-point turn, some people see that they have enough room to turn all the way around. If you do that, you did a U-turn. You did not do a 3-point turn. And guess what just happened? You just failed. If you're lucky, some examiners will give you a chance to redo that and do it the correct way, but most will fail you. Okay, maybe 2 other things to watch out for. If you're making a right turn here, make sure you turn into the correct lane. Right now, if you turn right here, which is the bike lane, you just failed big time. All right, so don't turn here. Right now, I'm in the bike lane. Very illegal, very dangerous. Do not do it. One of the trickiest things you might find in the Seaview Road test site, which you are unlikely to find in any other road test site, is parked cars in the middle of the road. What you have here is you have a concrete divider in the center of the road dividing 2 halves of the road. One half of the road goes up, the other half goes down. It's a 2-way street. And in the middle of that 2-way road, against that concrete divider, there is a parking lane. So, and often there are a lot of cars parked in that parking lane. So what happens there is it creates a blind spot of traffic that might be coming towards you as you're trying or attempting to make a left turn. All right, so in that situation, it becomes very tricky. And what happens there is a lot of people don't realize that there's a blind spot, and they don't use enough care to make sure that nothing is coming towards them. And they make the left turn too quickly. And when that happens, if there is something coming up the road and it's a little bit too close to you, you failed to yield the right of way to that vehicle. It was a dangerous action, and your examiner can fail you right there for that. All right. And if you look at this video, the same thing almost happened to me. All right. So as I was making this turn, right as I thought it was clear, I started to move. And right as I started to move, boom. If you notice, if you look closely, a vehicle comes up the block very quickly, and then I hit my brake. All right. Now I'm an experienced driver, so I know how to look and I know how to observe for traffic, and my reflexes are very quick. So I was able to react to that very quickly. Somebody who's a new driver would not notice that car, and what they might do is they might try to speed up out of the way, or they may not see it at all. Those are both critical mistakes. They're very dangerous, and it can lead to you failing. All right, so when you're in this situation, make sure you observe properly. Right now, I'm on Seaview Avenue, facing East 105th Street. So that is one of the turns